Magic was created in mid-93 by a man named Richard Garfield. He was working for a company called Wizards of the Coast. He was developing a board game called Robo Rally at the time, and it was kind of sort of slowly taking off. And he had like all these other ideas for like how you could play card games and have like little collectible card games. And he just kind of was thrown around with this idea of Magic, of like a game of Wizards, and it just kind of came together for the man. And they printed the first set in August of '93, and that sold out within a month. The second set came out, that sold out within 2 months, and then they printed another set, and ever since then it's just been growing. The sales are growing exponentially, and it's just become this worldwide tournament phenomenon.
My name's Cole Swanwick. I'm 15 years old. I live in Takapuna.
I'm Andrew McIntyre. I'm 16 years old. I'm a university student doing Bachelor of Computing Mathematical Sciences.
I'm Morgan. I go to Wintec.
I'm Alicia. I'm about 23.
My name's Tony Wooden, or some people know me as Warthog, Granddad, Daddy, whatever.
So I'm Dave Williams. What do you want to know?
My name's Gene Brumby. I'm from Wellington, and I like turning cards sideways.
My name's Jason MacArthur, and Magic's my thing.
My name's Brenton Cumberpatch. I'm a level 2 judge. I've been judging Magic for 4 years. Back in 2000, I started Salty Dog tournaments.
My name is James White. I am the Premier Event TO for Auckland. I'm the tournament manager and promotions manager for Salty Dog tournaments. We run Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh! And Duel Masters tournaments and promotional events in Auckland primarily, but we're branching out to other areas of New Zealand also.
What's that?
When I'm teaching someone, I'll just say, just pretend you're a wizard coming across another wizard, and you have spells, which are your cards, that you can cast, like make creatures and just try to attack the opponent.
The cards in my deck are my spells that I cast. So the creature spells are my armies that I summon forth. The land spells, they are the mana from which I draw the power to be able to cast the spells.
You've got 60 cards, they're all different. And you draw 7, you never play the same game twice.
Like, you get to buy these cards, and you get to play with them and have fun. And then when you finish with them, you get to sell them for more. How sweet is that?
I got introduced to Magic because a friend of mine at school, he stole this dude's pack of Magic cards, and we just like had a look through them and stuff, and I was like, oh, it looks kind of interesting.
I was introduced to the game by my boyfriend, and yeah, he just wanted someone to practice with, so I got sucked into it.
I discovered Magic because I heard that there was a gaming night down at the local pub. And I just moved to Wellington, didn't know anyone, so I thought, I'll go down and check out this gaming night, see if I can get some D&D. All the D&D were typical D&D freaks, and I was like, ooh. But there's a whole lot of people playing Magic and sitting around and smoking cigarettes and drinking beer, and I thought, that looks like me. Went and introduced myself, and I was hooked.
And you just like grab this thing and you're like, come on, let's go. Come on, Daddy needs a new card that's really great. What do we got? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby.
You like crack that pack, rare. Oh, finally rare.
Now I've really have become like the junkie that just takes the hit to get to the goodness, because you open the pack, you go straight to the rare, and you just put the rest aside because you know you're going to get enough of them.
Oh, true.
Probably go back to
some furnace triggers.
the game's referred to as cardboard crack because it's addictive. Ever since I started playing, I've been playing at a competitive level and always playing every chance I can get.
Henry Wickles having a 30% discount on their cards one day. So I rang up, told them to hold all their cards, and zoomed straight in and bought the lot,
One of the best quotes I ever read about Magic was, I should have realised how addictive it is when the starter pack is the same size as a packet of cigarettes.
A Magic player and his money are easily parted.
I've probably spent
close to $100,000 on Magic.
Spend so much money and just keep spending more and more and more.
This pile here is a pile that they call the Power 9. These are the 9 most valuable cards in the game. This pile here is worth about $7,000. Not bad. This one here, this one's chocolate. This one's about $1,500 for this card. Pretty sweet, eh?
Well, it's just like any other hobby. I mean, if people like cars and they want to buy stereos for their cars, you know, it's not a waste of money for them. This isn't a waste of money for me. It's like an investment in a way. If one day I feel like I want to quit, I can sell all my cards.
One each turn, right?
Yep. That's turn.
In a turn, I'll look at the top, but there's no points record.
In New Zealand we have about 2,000 tournament players, maybe like 4,000 casual players on top of that, so we have like 5,000 or 6,000 total players. And worldwide, I think there's something like 6 million players worldwide.
It appeals to anybody who likes the fantastic elements. You know, if they're into reading fantasy or they like make believe. And anybody who likes a good competitive gaming spirit.
You can say it's for geeks. I mean, I call myself a geek because I think this is very geeky, playing cards, you know. A lot of my friends think it's really geeky, but, you know, we don't care. We call ourselves geeks.
There's such a broad spectrum of people play Magic that I don't think it is just a nerdy game. And at Salty Dog tournaments, we have children ranging from the age of 8 playing through to adults, upwards of 50 plus.
We're definitely seeing a rise in the number of female competitors. Take today, for instance, we have 4 females competing at North Island Champs. So really great to see.
It's interesting because, like, I remember the first time I went to my first Magic night, a lot of the guys wanted to shake my hand because they said, "You're the first real-life female Magic player I've seen," and I felt intimidated at first, but it was like, because it was scary, because these weird-looking guys are wanting to shake my hand, and then after a while it was like, oh, it's cool, because like I'm the only female player here.
Probably the first female to make the top 8 at North Island Champs, Christina Bond.
I think a lot of females just don't know about it, and it's also a bit daunting having lots of males, like a male sort of dominated area.
In your turn? This year I came 11th at Worlds. Yeah, that's probably my highest accomplishment.
This rather large trophy here, this is not for today.
My greatest accomplishment as a Magic player is definitely being a 3-time New Zealand Worlds team member.
I came first equal at Nationals last year. I won $4,000 and I got to travel over to Berlin to the World Champs to play. And I've also been to about another 5 or 6 Pro Tours around the world. Stops like Japan,
San Francisco,
Canada,
New York,
Chicago,
Hiroshima,
Italy,
London.
Coming in second, Mr. Cole Swanwick.
I'll probably actually stop next year because, you know, school's getting in the way and just other things to do.
I plan to play Magic as long as I can. As long as it keeps me entertained, as long as I can afford to. And as long as I enjoy it, yeah.
I plan to play Magic until it stops being fun. The day that I find that I'm not enjoying traveling around the world to California or perhaps Venice, when I find that to not be fun anymore, and I guess that's going to be the end of it, and I'll move on to something else.
Magic is just about fun, just to play. It's just a hobby. You know, it should be just a hobby. I mean, if you become a good player and you win money, it's just chocolate. But you should have fun.
I love the game. I want to see the game grow and develop and become a mainstream game or product. To be mentioned along in the same league as Monopoly or Scrabble, you know, become a classic card game that is just really well known. You know, it's not an obscure underground thing anymore. Magic the Gathering. Hey, I know that game. That's what I want to hear people say.
Well, thank you very much for a fantastic day of Magic. We're going to have a 20-minute break so you can go and get some dinner. Top 8, if I could have your decks and your sideboards, please, so we can check them before the round start. The rest of you have a fantastic night. Feel free to stick around and support your favourite Magic player. And we will see you tomorrow for the Type 1 tournament. Don't forget, Type